Good morning, everyone. Today's topic is why 0 factorial is equal to 1. Okay. Generally, in permutations and combinations, we have a definition for factorial. So, what is factorial? The product of first n natural numbers is generally denoted by n factorial. Product of first n natural numbers. So, product of first n natural denoted by n factorial. So n factorial is equal to product of first n natural numbers, n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 into and so on 3 into 2 into 1, 3 into 2 into 1. So this is actually a formula for n factorial. N factorial is equal to n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 and so on, 3 into 2 into 1. So product of first n natural numbers is denoted by n factorial. Okay. Now my question is why 0 factorial is equal to 1? So from this formula we can write n factorial is equal to. So for n factorial we starts with n. Okay. So is equal to n into, so instead of this expression, if you consider this expression n minus 1 into n minus 2 into n minus 3 and so on 3 2 1, instead of this expression we can write n minus 1 factorial. So this can be written as n minus 1 factorial. Therefore n factorial is equal to n into n minus 1 factorial. Okay. So instead of this, you can write n minus 1 factorial. Now, so from this expression transpose n, you will get n minus 1 factorial is equal to, multiplication becomes division, you will get n factorial by n factorial by n. So n minus 1 factorial is equal to n factorial by n. So we derived this formula from definition of factorial. Okay. Now I'm going to use this formula to prove 0 factorial is equal to 1. Of course there are several ways, but I'm going to use a basic formula. See, now what is 5 factorial? What is 5 factorial? Generally 5 factorial means, what is 5 factorial? Product of first 5 natural numbers, 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. 5 4s are 20, 23s are 60, 62s are 120, 120 into 1, 120. So what is the value of 5 factorial? 120. Okay na? Suppose now we need 4 factorial. Okay, we need 4 factorial. Let us use this formula. To get 4 factorial, put n is equal to 5 here, because 5 minus 1 4. Put n is equal to 5 here. 5 minus 1 factorial is equal to 5 factorial by 5. 5 factorial by 5, because n is equal to 5. What is the value of 5 factorial? So we have 120 by 5. Okay. Now 5 minus 1 4. So 4 factorial is equal to 120 by 5. 5 ones are and 5 twos and 4s. 524s are. Therefore what is the value of 4 factorial? 24. Okay. Similarly let us find value of 3 factorial. Suppose now we want to find value of 3 factorial. Okay. To find value of 3 factorial, put n is equal to 4 here, because 4 minus 1 3. Put n is equal to 4 in this formula. You will get put n is equal to 4. You will get 4 minus 1 3 factorial is equal to 4 factorial by 4. Now 3 factorial is equal to 4 factorial value 24. 24 by 4, 4 ones are and 4 6 are. Therefore what is the value of 3 factorial? 3 factorial value is 6. Let us proceed further. So 4 factorial is equal to 5 factorial by 5, that is equal to 24, and 3 factorial is equal to 4 factorial by 4 and is equal to 6. Similarly, to find value of 2 factorial, now I want to find value of 2 factorial. Okay, na? So put n is equal to 3. 3 minus 2 factorial. put n is equal to 3. 3 factorial by 3 is equal to 3 factorial value 6. 6 by 3. So what is the answer? So if you observe this pattern, 4 factorial is equal to 5 factorial by 5. 3 factorial is equal to 4 factorial by 4. 2 factorial is equal to 3 factorial by 3. Then what about 1 factorial? 1 factorial is equal to 2 factorial by 2. So 2 factorial value is equal to 2 by 2. So what is the answer? 1. Okay. Now we need to find value of 0 factorial. And what about 0 factorial? Say 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay. Now we need value of 0 factorial. So 0 factorial is equal to, so to find 0 factorial, put n is equal to 1. 1 minus 1, 0. 0 factorial is equal to, so put n is equal to 1. 1 factorial by 1. 1 factorial by 1. So 1 factorial value, what is the value of 1 factorial? So 1, so 1 by 1 is equal to how much? 1. Therefore, value of 0 factorial is 1. Okay. So if you observe this pattern, so we can say that 0 factorial is equal to 1. 0 factorial is equal to 1. Okay. So 0 factorial is equal to 1. Like this we can prove 0 factorial value. So my next question is, what about factorial of negative integers? What about factorial of negative integers? Okay. Let us proceed further. What will happen? So 0 after, okay. So 0 before, 0 before number is negative 1. So suppose I want to calculate negative 1 factorial, minus 1 factorial. Okay, now. So to find minus 1 factorial, let us see whether we get answer or not. See, to get minus 1, put n is equal to 0 here. 0 minus 1 factorial. So put n is equal to 0. 0 factorial by 0. So 0 factorial value 1 by 0. Okay. So we know that any non-zero real number by 0 is not defined. Okay. This is not defined. Okay. Not defined. Okay. Divisible by 0 is not defined. Therefore, factorial of negative numbers is not defined, or negative integers. Factorial of negative integers is not defined. But 0 factorial is equal to 1.